Personnel Committee to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Alder Wood.
Here.
Acting Mayor Kitzler.
Here.
Mayor O'Connor is excused.
Perfect. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from February 17th, 2020?
So moved.
Second. Are there any changes, additions, corrections?
No.
Hearing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? No appearances. No unfinished business. New business. A, consideration of resolution 20-3-2395, purchase approval of radio system upgrade. Administrator Gatto.
Thank you. This is an item that's coming out of the Public Safety Committee with support from the police chief and the soon-to-be acting fire chief, Dan Eckloff. We had originally scheduled kind of a three-step process to upgrade the VHF radio system, but there's an opportunity for us to kind of bundle those 3 years of expenditures into one expenditure, complete the project now in 2020, and have a cost savings of about $27,000. So the recommendation from the committee was to pursue going forward with that program now, which would require us doing a budget amendment in order to move that item forward. I think that there was a fiscal note that's included in your packet materials that has a little bit more detail on the program, and staff is recommending approval of this item. It will go forward for first read at council tonight and then have a second read at our next city council meeting.
Gotcha. Sorry, I should have said, is there a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
All right, second. Sorry about that. Any questions?
No.
All right, I didn't have any either. All right, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, nay. All right. New business B, consideration of resolution 20-3-2394, amending the 2020 capital budget for the 2020 Industrial Drive Inceptor project. Is there a motion to approve?
Move approval.
Second. Director Stefani.
Thank you, Alder Kitzler. The City of Madison is leading this project for both of Madison and Monona. They received bids from two contractors on February 20th. RG Houston was the company that provided the low bid, $774,216 for the bid. It was determined long ago that Monona is responsible for 70% of the flow for the pipe, so we have 70% of the bid cost, which comes to about $541,951. The Public Works Committee will be taking this up at the March 4th meeting as well, and I have it on the council agenda for later tonight. But we're asking for capital budget amendment to transfer $60,000 from the McKenna Road project to the Industrial Drive Interceptor project, which would bring the total allocation to $648,500. This is the second year in a row where the project was bid, and it came in higher than the engineer's estimate. RG Houston did put in a bid last year for the same amount that they bid this year. That line has a lot of groundwater inflow and infiltration, which we think is leading to our higher costs in our sanitary sewer disposal charges. So we're recommending that we do the capital budget amendment and then recommend to Madison to move forward with the bid.
And I know you mentioned this in the fiscal note, but the savings are from the McKenna Road project bid coming in lower than we had budgeted, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I handed out a little sheet ahead. This is the McKenna Road, just so you know where the money's coming from. We'll get to this the next one, but it breaks the Dane County bid. It breaks out the water, sewer, storm, and just some allocations. But the very last two lines, columns, there's the one for the budget. Or the last three ones, the total cost, the budget, and the savings. So you can see it under sewer, we're saving $108,000 from the sewer, so that's $60,000. So we have enough to cover it from the McKenna Road, because that's where it's coming from.
Any questions?
Yeah, just out of curiosity, do you recall or do you know whether the engineer's estimate of cost was changed from last year to this year?
They did raise it after the bid last December because it came in significantly higher than what they were planning. I'm not sure what their estimate was. They were close because we're only transferring about
60,000.
60,000,
Yeah,
so,
I'm assuming if it was that close last year, we would have done an amendment, not
right.
decided not to.
Our
go
budget was
forward.
far lower last year.
Yeah,
I think we only had 227 in there last year, so. But it's over 1,000 feet of pipe. I'm not sure if it's a 36 or a 42-inch diameter pipe that goes into the backside of the plant. But that's what the bid market is right now, and it doesn't seem to be going down, at least not for that type of work.
Interesting. And when we replace or fix it, they're taking ownership of it that point forward, correct?
Yes, that's correct. MMSD will take ownership.
Yeah. Perfect. Any additional questions?
nope.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right. Thank you. Moving on to new business, consideration of resolution 20-3-2396, award of bid for the McKenna Road Improvement Project. Is there a motion to approve?
Move approval.
Second, Director Stefani.
Thank you, Alder Kitzler. We also received bids for the McKenna Road project on February 20th from 7 bidders. Dane County Contracting provided the low bid for $1,063,766. It was roughly $446,000 below our construction estimate. And based on last year's bid environment, we planned high. We had good competitive bids from the range, for the full range of what we actually had budgeted. So the bids were very favorable for us and the residents. So we're asking for the approval of Dane County Contracting for this project.
Are there any questions?
Yeah, in case you were curious about, I don't know if this needs explaining, so you can see where it all ties in. For the breakdown of the Dane County cost, again, just want to make sure, but Dane County bid, so you can see it equals $1,063,776, and the engineer, others, and I allocated based on percent of total. And you can see the third column again is the total cost, the budget, and then the savings. So as far as the water and sewer, or water and storm, I'm looking at those to see where we're at. We might not borrow as much because we haven't borrowed yet for the water. So they're in some of the sewer. So there might be some adjustments coming up when we do the actual borrowing for that. For the road, I'm sure we'll need it for some other projects that are coming up. Otherwise, we'll save that for next year to reduce the next year's borrowing type situation.
Nice. And we have yet to approve the design of McKenna Road, correct?
Oh, that's all taken care of.
Yeah, we did.
Oh,
Yep.
Couldn't bid it.
that's what I was wondering. I must have missed that meeting. All right, never mind.
Dan, do you have any idea when they would start construction then?
There's going to be a component at the 5-way intersection that will start later because of school. But we have in the bid to wrap it up, I think it's by August 31st timeframe before school starts. So it's a pretty straightforward project, fairly short, straight leg. So sometime the main run between June and August is the time frame.
Any additional questions?
Not really related to this, I guess, but while you're there, do you know when we expect them to start work again on Bridge Road?
There has to be a lot of drying out, a lot of thawing that takes place here in the month of March. I think if the weather is good, I think Hamburg is looking at mid-April. The asphalt plants, they say, don't open till about the first week of May. But if we have a good spring, they might open sooner. But they have a lot of work to do on the road bed.
Yeah.
But I'll be covering that, my
Okay.
last item at City Council, to give an update on that.
Any other questions?
No.
Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Hearing none. Thank you. Moving on to acceptance of general fund accounts payable checks dated February 14th through 27th, 2020. Finance Director.
Sure. I'm just gonna start on page 16. Page 16, or page 1, however you want to look at it, at the very top, or 16 in the bottom. These Dane County, the Madison School and Monona Grove, these are February settlements. So it's the tax collection that we pay over to the different districts. Page 2, page 17, advanced disposal. I just want to hit on this one. The rebate revenue, 17, almost 1,800, is kind of based. You know, we adjusted it this year for 2020, and it's kind of right on schedule what we thought we would get. So that's it's good. That's where it's at because it's where we budgeted. Barns underneath that, not too far. It's Christmas trees were all collected in the city. Page 19.
Sorry, Mark, I have noticed that there's, I don't know if it was an early snowfall, but some Christmas trees are still on the side of the road. Are they going back through at any point, or?
Currently right now, do you know if they're going back through?
Yeah, they will be coming back through once the snow melts.
Okay. Thanks.
Page 19, Dell Marketing. This is part of our 2020 budget. Ordering the computers right away here with the, get those implemented. Page 21. I just want to hit on the Kilgus, you know, $1,100 for a repair. They just add up after a while, but, you know, luckily this one's not a big one. Kind of, where's the next page? Oh, next page, page 22. Quick Trip and Landmark are two monthly gas bills. Page 23, Mid-State Equipments. This is another part of our 2020 capital is the mini loader that we needed, especially for helping with snow removal. Page 30, City of Sun Prairie. This is all part of our budgets, operating capital. This is the MPIS budget record management system upgrades. Page 17, or page 32, I mean, Johnson Tree Care. That is part of our ash tree removal. That is full go right now. Underneath that, Peter Johnson, part of our Renew Monona program.
Mark, do we know, do we notify property owners when we were going to take down the right-of-way trees? I know there's a dot on it, but do we send them a letter? Okay.
Jeff makes contact.
Awesome. Thanks.
The last one is just page 34, T2 Contracting LLC is the kind of final payment for the riverfront construction stand. That's winding up.
Nice.
That's all I have.
Are there any questions?
Don't think so. No.
All right. Hearing none, is there a motion to approve the acceptance of the general fund accounts payable checks?
So moved.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Is there a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn at 6:44 PM.
Second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Committee is adjourned.